Okay, not much light left, but I'm going to take advantage of what I have to show you guys today's harvest. So I've got some narcissus, daffodils, whatever you want to call them. For now, I only have acropolis, and like I told you, I think I have a bug problem because I find lots of bugs like sleeping in the petals, and then some of them even leave like these small eggs, or they just eat onto them. However, daffodils are still wonderful. I love the scent they leave, so I'm never gonna complain about them. And they were supposed to be pest free. However, I do know that I like my garden to be very um how do you say, wildlife forward. So I don't use any pesticides. The only food I give as fertilizer is cow poop and horse poop and sheep poop, or whatever like farmers around bring to me. And I know that's pest free also because they're like free. They just let, for example, the sheep, I know that they let them just eat freely, and then they just bring them in at night. So I really like that. Love the Acropolis daffodils that I'm having. I'm starting to have less quantity. So it's almost end of the season here in Spain. Today it was 27 degrees Celsius. Not sure. I'm just gonna check really fast. 27 degrees to Fahrenheit. So it's 80 degrees right now. Very hot. Daffodils, they all just exploded a few weeks ago. Right now I have some of the pink charm, however, they're not blooming as much as I would want them to, like they did a few days ago. And actually, I had to deadhead many of them. This week I only managed to go to the garden twice. The first time I went, I gave all the flowers away. I actually have like a small video that I recorded with my phone. I'm gonna add it because I had the first iris that was blooming. I was really happy about that. Right now I still have like four. They're starting to bloom. So imagine if irises are starting to bloom, that's because it's very, very warm. And I'm talking about the Dutch irises, not the, where I'm not sure if they're the Dutch ones. The ones that are not perennials, the ones that you plant from bulbs, and they grow, you cut them, you take out the bulbs, save them, plant them again in winter. Um, the normal one, I think the Dutch ones, the ones that are like perennials, I've planted maybe six this year, but I'm not gonna see any blooms until next year. I don't know if I told you guys, I've also decided to plant um, peonies finally. I was gonna wait on having my own place, like a bigger place, but I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait for them, so for now, I'm just gonna plant them there and then we'll see later on. Now, one of my favorite tulips, not many tulips. I did have quite a few white ones, just simple ones. Let me show you guys. Um, they're quite beautiful. I think this one is supposed to be Carnival Denise. They're supposed to be like red stripes with some yellow. Maybe it's too early still, and they just got um, lied to by the sun, by the heat, so they're starting to bloom. For now, only one. This one, Carnival Denise. Not angry at it, and they actually smell, which is really, really beautiful. Uh, but I'm quite happy with them. Now, my second favorite tulip 2 years ago and this year also is the Marilyn one. I mean, what's there not to love about them? First of all, most of the stems are like multiple blooms. This one only has two, but for example, I have this one. This one is giving me three blooms, and I had a bunch of them on Wednesday that I gave to my sister-in-law. They had like three of them. They're gorgeous. Now, they're almost done. blooming. The bad thing is once tulips start, they don't last long. However, really happy with them. I mean, what's there not to love about the pink stripes on a white flower? When it blooms, it just opens up. It's huge. Actually, I have one. Well, let me just get last week's harvest. As you can see, some tulips are still good. I mean, look at this Princess Irene. This one's I've actually talked in the video before. La Belle Epoque. They're almost done. However, they're just gorgeous. Anyway, so I'm gonna tell you guys. This one was the Florosa, and the Marylins open up just like this one when it's nice outside and when it's sunny, just like this one, and they just look gorgeous. Now, Rococo Double, don't tell me there's anyone who could resist it because this one is almost spent and it looks just beautiful. I'm actually going to take some pictures of it. Now, back to the ones that we were talking about this week. So, Marylins, beautiful. More parrot tulips. I'm still not getting the white parrots yet. And I haven't gotten my yellow parrots yet. However, it makes me believe that they're later blooming parrots. I don't know if all parrot tulips bloom at the same time because the Rococo Double is just gorgeous and it bloomed. And the thing is, the stem is short. This one is the stem. But the more you leave it in the garden, the more it grows. And then I have like an acceptable stem that I could use in a bouquet, a small bouquet, not a big one. However, I should do some studying to see maybe what's wrong. Now, I actually do know what's wrong. The problem is I didn't water them when I was supposed to because the heat here, when it comes, oh, this one is gorgeous too. But again, short stem, which is what enerves me. But I mean, just look at these colors. What's there not to love about them? And I mean, the more they open, the more red they become, and I just love them. Anyway, I should stop drooling over them because, well, it is what it is. So yeah, this was pretty much this week's harvest. Some Carnival Denise, some late blooming daffodils, more yellow parrots. I mean, Princess Irene. It was the first year I got them. Really loved them. Last year I thought I ordered them, but it turned out I didn't order them. So the yellow tulip that I had last year was just a normal yellow tulip. Yellow parrot, of course. And the Rococo doubles, they're always gonna be in my garden because they've been a new love of mine. And Marilyn, I mean, look at this one. It's just gorgeous. Just beautiful. You have different stripes, like this one is more pronounced stripes, and then you have this one that's just like pinkish one, soft, and then you have the white one. This one here, there's, wow, I'm just in love with it. So this was this week's harvest. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I ramble a lot, but it is what it is. I'm very proud of these tulips. And the thing is, there's probably gonna be maybe later on. There's not gonna be a weekly video on my garden harvest, but I'm probably gonna make at least one a month because starting April until end of October, I pretty much have bouquets of flowers every weekend. And then not only these ones, but these ones come in like triple the size or 4 times the size sometimes because the garden from time to time just explodes with blooms. So I get to share them with the people I care about. Yeah, hope you guys liked it and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.